Hey guys, welcome back. Today I have yet another version of Dazzled or Disappointed. Today is going to be the Kat Von D Metalmatte Eyeshadow Palette. It's huge, as you can tell, and I know you've probably already seen reviews. They've already been going up on YouTube. So it is a very, very large, I feel like I'm having to move all the way over here in order to get this whole thing in the viewfinder. But that's what this looks like. This is the box. So metal and matte. So let's go ahead and get started. Let's get into the good stuff, which are all the swatches of these shadows. As usual, Kat Von D usually puts in these little, not pamphlets, but these little inserts on different looks for the palette. Sometimes I keep them, sometimes I toss them. It just depends. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. It's kind of large. Here is the actual palette. Like I said, it says metal and then it says matte. So I have heard a lot of people complaining about the size of this palette. I want to say that, so my take on it is that it's a holiday palette. Holiday palettes are meant to be extreme, fun, different. You can't expect to take every single palette that releases on, you know, to travel, or I just dropped my phone. You can't expect every palette to have all the neutrals you need, the black shadow you need. Some are gonna have different things, and I, for one, I love the size of this palette. I don't have anything this large. I don't know that anything exists that is this large. And I think it's great. I think it's holiday. I think it's special. It makes it different. It sets it apart from everything else that comes out during the year. I love the packaging. Love the artwork. Love the size. Yes, dazzled by the packaging so far. Let's go ahead and get into the shadows. This is what they look like. You get 9 of the Metal Crush shadows, and you get, I think it's 13 of the matte shadows. Hang tight, let me make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, you get 13 matte shadow palettes. This palette was $60. And I'm just going to tell you, these Metal Crush shadows are like $21. I think that's right. I'm sorry if it's not. These shadows on their own are like $21. You're getting 9 of them. Granted, you're getting a smaller size. Whoever goes through one of the large sizes on their own. To me, it's a waste of money. I'm not going to pick up every single shade individually. It's just too much. This is perfect for me. So let's go ahead and get to swatching. Guys, these shadows are crazy, and okay, I'll leave my thoughts for then. I am wearing it on my eyes today, just so that you know. Let's get started. These are Metal Crush, Nebula, Watt, Ignite, and Tinsel. Oh my goodness. This is so up my alley. These colors are just incredible. Next up you have Glitz, Twinkle, Volt, Synergy. Amazing. The little loner, because I didn't have enough fingers, Flash. This is the last of the Metal Crush. I feel like that looks pretty similar to the, I forgot what it was called, but in her last palette, the one with the Egyptian type theme colors, I have it and I don't remember what it was called. Oh my gosh. Came with a gold pigment, and I feel like that looks pretty similar to that. Let's go ahead and start with the mattes. First 4 are Linen, Jet, Velour, and Stone. Next up are Moss, Ribbon, Silk, and Fringe. And just as an FYI, Silk, which is this third one right here, is what I wore in my crease. It blended in perfectly. I had absolutely no issues. It blended in, it built up. I was able to build it up. It was absolutely perfect. Okay, I had to take one on my thumb this time because there's 5 left. Feather, Oak, Suede, Bone, and Velvet. And Velvet is what I was wearing, or what I am wearing in the outer on the outer lid, outer portion of my lid. Okay guys, now that we've gone through the swatches, I want to give you a real quick review, not review, but a overview of what Sephora has it as. It's an exclusive ultra limited eyeshadow palette with 13 rich mattes and 9 metal crush shades. It's a mashup of bold colors and must-have textures celebrating the two sides within everyone, whether it's soft and romantic, rock and roll, or both. The palette's top row features an explosive lineup of exclusive, never-before-seen metallic shades in Kat Von D's Max Pigment Metal Crush eyeshadow formula, including Synergy, a best-selling bronze from the original collection. The bottom of the palette is a rainbow array of buttery mattes in a range of tones from dark and moody to pastel neutrals, all in Kat's signature blendable pigmented eyeshadow formula. The palette's array of tones and textures gives you endless combinations for a number of eye looks. Get inspired by the 3 Fearless tutorials, each with step-by-step instructions. Just like every Kat Von D product, Kat left her mark with a piece of original artwork. The logo on the outside of the palette was hand-drawn by Kat as an ambigram. It reads metal one way, then flip it upside down to form matte. That's one thing I love about her palettes, is that it's not only just an eyeshadow palette, it has some of her with it, because she usually creates the artwork that goes on the cover. Last year, that record-looking, I guess, palette. That artwork was probably my favorite of anything she's ever done, but she's done the artwork for these, year after year. Now, am I dazzled or disappointed? I am going to sum it up for you in one sentence, and that is that this is my very favorite item from anything I have picked up for holiday 2016. If I had to pick anything at all, it would be this. I love it. The colors were blendable, they were pigmented. I had no problem. My eye look went on effortlessly and smooth, so quick. And when there's nothing worse than struggling with makeup and, now this is off, and this is too dark, and this is patchy, and this is, when it creates extra work and takes your patience, then it becomes an issue. This, in literally 5 minutes, I was done with my eyes, and that is just, I can't say that about a whole lot of palettes. I am absolutely dazzled. This is worth every cent of the $60 price tag. It will last you a very long time. It's very large, and so I think it's worth you picking up. If you are on the fence about it, I would say don't even think about it. Pick it up. The good thing about Sephora, I've told y'all before, they're very flexible with their return policy. If you get it in and you hate it, just send it back. You'll get a full refund. You don't even pay shipping. They pay the shipping back. So this isn't sponsored or anything. I really am happy with Sephora's return policy, and so it's been something I've been able to take advantage of, and I don't want people holding on to stuff that they don't want just because, they don't know. So just putting that out there. Before I let you go, guys, I have to give you the word of encouragement for today, and it's going to be a very, very well-known verse. A lot of you probably already know it. It's John 3:16, and it says, "For God so loved the world that he gave his one and only Son, that whosoever believes in him shall not perish, but have eternal life." I think that's a beautiful, beautiful verse, and I think it's especially special now that we are going into the fall and holiday season, because we all know he's the reason for the season. All right, guys, well, I hope you have a good rest of your day, and I am really, really looking forward to seeing you in the next video, which will be very, very soon. Bye.